Alright, welcome to Dave Plays again. This is the unboxing for the MISTEL Barocco. Now you'll notice that it's all unboxed because I preemptively did it all. This is the nice silver MISTEL Barocco box which shows you my terrible camera, my terrible tripod and something that's bright orange. But that is it looks exactly the same as the other MISTEL box. It's the split design keyboard, if you can't remember, the one that everyone complained about the noise, the sound on being really quiet. So hopefully this is a bit louder for you guys. It's RGB, comes with brown switches much like the F87 which we just unboxed, which is sat on the floor next to me. You can sort of see down there. Made in Taiwan, designed in Finland, looks really nice. So in here you're meant to get 3 boxes, well 2 boxes I guess. One's got all your cables and bits in, that one's got the 2 halves in, which is absolutely fine. We'll stick that over there, that looks a bit better, saying MISTEL the right way for a change. If we bring it over, bash, you can see that I've stuck it together. Now you'll notice, if you remember the old video, that the split was heavily noticeable at the top. Now that's less so on this. The quality control of it is a bit better. Now you might notice ever so slightly that this keycap is a different colour, much like the original one. Not sure why it is. MISTEL seem to believe it's because it's an ABS keycap and they had problems with the PBT enter keys. I did message them and they were willing to send me a replacement. So if you do get one and you do have an ABS keycap, you just send them a message and I'm sure they'll be able to do the same to you and send you the correct keycap. Now, not sure of the true, well, it's quite annoying really, I've got to admit. There's no details about it. MISTEL are happy to replace it, or were for me at least. They should hopefully be the same for you guys as well. Again, white backplate, Cherry MX switches. The rest of the keycaps are PBT. Again, PBT double shot, nice and solid. And if we notice on the back, you can see I've already connected the little cable which goes into the 2 halves. The left hand half you shouldn't connect, the right hand half is the one that you connect to be the primary. So if we just unplug this, unplug that, you can see that we've got a nice little diagram of how to connect it. You can connect it to the PC, but apparently in the manual it says not to if you want to control both halves of the keyboard. A bit odd, but the review will cover that a tiny little bit. We have 2 steps, so nice one little step with a little nubbin, and step 2 and a little nubbin as well. Loads of little nubbins around the edges. You'll notice that there's no second riser here, so you can't have it in the ergodox style if you wanted it. Not that you could really have it that far apart anyway, because this happens. So if you look, basically the cable's too strong for this small half. Massively too strong. So the only way to really do it is to have it like that, but then you're putting a lot of strain there. But so let's get this plugged in. I did have the cable somewhere. That is that one. Get over here, cable. Apologies for that. Bit of tech support go. Now you do have the MISTEL branded cable, nice gold plated. It's a mini cable rather than micro, which is a bit annoying in my eyes, but hey ho, you can't really do much. I would like to see them change it to be a micro, but then they'll have problems with people plugging in halves wrong, no doubt. So some kind of way of preventing that would be nice. So if you plug it in, and we get the same colour. Get the nice purple colour again. Now you might see it flickering again. This is not flickering to me. Now you might be able to see my annoyance in the ABS keycap there, in that it lets a bit more light through, and that's the reason why you would change it to a PBT if you could get MISTEL to send you one. But otherwise, nice little board, apart from that of course. And like I say, I'll show you, well, there you go. So you can't have that doing that, you'd have to lift it up there, and then this one will, I think, because it's got enough weight. Yeah, so this one kind of will, but that one definitely won't. And if you start typing, you're just going to knock it. So I might be able to get it going the other way, I guess. Yeah, no, that doesn't work either. But yeah, so otherwise, nice looking keyboard. We're going to be doing the lighting modes much like the F87 down there in a separate video. Well, hopefully all of them as well. But you can see there, nice braided cable, not so nice cable, nice little clasp, nice box, nice design, nice build quality. Like I say, the split's not as noticeable from top to bottom now. Still there. Obviously if you turn it you can sort of see with a gap as well, but that's the MISTEL Barocco. If you liked it, like it. If you don't like it, the review will be linked below, so go read that again if you want to, I guess. Not your keeper, but hopefully, before I say, we do have more stuff actually. Before I forget, this is awesome pro video recording now. We do get some spare bits. You get the orange enter key, which is actually an enter key this time rather than a shift key, which is really nice. And you get the MISTEL Barocco key puller, which is very nice. I really want one. So this one might go walkies on its way back, I doubt it. That would be nice. You also get some little feet as well, little nubbins to go over the nubbins if you lose a nubbin. You have too many nubbins in that word. But that's the MISTEL Barocco. Hope you enjoyed it. If not, go watch someone else.